slightly different. That's all I can say. It's like the example I gave of how once you get mind out of the picture and quit editing yourself, and this is after you've learned to be quiet and observe, you get mind out of there and just watch, then look out. Vision brings change, but this isn't eye vision. This is more like God vision. This is heart vision. Vision in silence from heart. That's the magic. But if you feel you must bring mind into it, good luck. It's been my experience that won't work. You've got to face your fears, my dear. Stand, face, and conquer them. Look that right in the eye, whatever it is. How you're afraid to let go of mind and of thought. Be still with that. Look what's behind it. Now, look to your definition of self. Who are you? I'll bet you don't know. Most of us don't. Maybe spend some time with Muji or Eckhart or Gangaji. That'll help. Just sit there and take it in. No need to believe in this stuff. I'm not asking for anyone's belief. Just be open to these possibilities, that's all. Just be willing to say, what if? Can you do that? Sure you can. Now let me tell you something else. It isn't you that's afraid. That's your mind that fears. Come on now. Look at it dispassionately. Isn't it mind that's being kicked off the throne here? Do you think mind wants to go? Is mind crazy? Of course not. No, it doesn't want to go. It's worried because it can't imagine what life would be like without it being in charge. Its imagination fails at that point. That's the abyss to mind. It is simply and quite reasonably afraid. But that's not you. You wear the mind just like you wear the body around. It isn't you. It's part of your coat of skins. Physical, mental, emotional, etheric. 4 bodies you wear in 3D. Your coat of skins that the you wears to appear in the realms of 3D. Do you see that? How that's not you? How you just enter that, but it doesn't define you, does it? Don't you know how you're much more than that? You sense it, you feel it, I know you do. Look at your divine moments. You've had them. How could they come from mine? How could that be? And if not from those coats of skins, then from where? Who am I is the question to ask here. See what you're not, the netty. Not that either. If you can point to it, label it, identify it, then you're not that. Guaranteed. Not that. But, of course, my knowing doesn't help you, you know. It doesn't give this to you. Things just aren't designed like that. You have to reach out for this yourself. Use your free will. No one can give it to you. We just point the way. We share what worked for us. Maybe it will work for you too, but you know what? You've got your own song to sing, your own mountains to climb, your own soul symphony to ring throughout cosmos. Yours may be better ways than anyone else can offer to you. Be alert. By connecting up with heart and abiding there, by disidentifying from everything else, your own inner guidance is enabled to flow so strongly that your whole life is changed. You find you have a stronger inner anchor now, that you can just know certain things, and it doesn't matter what anyone else says. You just know this is way different than something you fill in on a test. That's mind knowing. This is not. These things aren't given to you for the world. They're just for you. They light your way. They help you fulfill yourself. Begin to find your greater self. That's what they're for. Don't forget now that the way to outer change is through inner change. You are the environment already. Everything you think, do, and say is fractal. It instantly propagates out through the whole. Much more effect than a butterfly's wings have you. Your actions propagate out from you. You are changing the world just by changing you. Notice I didn't say by the change you are making in you, because you aren't making it. It's just happening. That's the heart way. Get into the flow of that. Let the mind, with all of its desires to know and understand, go its own way for a little while. Just stop listening to that and go within. Have some peace. Enter joy.